Meghan Markle's carefully polished public image has just taken another devastating blow after shocking revelations emerged that Tyler Perry, once her biggest Hollywood ally, has brutally exposed her for taking a secret loan to finance with Love, Meghan Season 2. According to insiders, Perry, who once sheltered Meghan and Harry in his $18 million Los Angeles mansion during their royal escape, is now fed up with her financial maneuverings and refusal to honor her obligations. His camp allegedly confirmed that Meghan approached him privately for funds when her Netflix-backed project began to crumble under budget shortages. And Perry is furious that she has not only failed to pay him back, but has also conveniently tried to distance herself from the debt altogether. This revelation paints a humiliating picture of Meghan, a woman who has marketed herself as financially independent and empowered, yet allegedly relies on personal loans from friends to prop up her floundering career. Meghan has built her brand around the narrative of breaking free from the monarchy to pursue success on her own terms, but this situation shows the cracks in that storyline. Instead of the self-made Hollywood visionary she wants the world to see, the truth emerging suggests she is scrambling behind the scenes, leveraging her connections to stay afloat. Tyler Perry's decision to call her out makes this situation even more damaging. Perry has long been known for his loyalty and discretion in Hollywood circles, which makes his brutal exposure of Meghan all the more telling. He isn't just any industry player. He was the one who welcomed Meghan and Harry when their bridges with the royal family were burning, offering them sanctuary when the world was turning its back. For someone with Perry's reputation to publicly highlight her unpaid debt is not only humiliating but also paints Meghan as untrustworthy and exploitative of those who once supported her. The financial reality behind Meghan's projects also casts serious doubts on her credibility as a producer. With Love, Meghan was touted as her big breakthrough into Hollywood storytelling, a chance to prove that she could stand tall as a creative force. Yet, Season 1 struggled to make an impact, drawing lukewarm reviews and underwhelming engagement despite heavy promotion. By Season 2, the cracks were too large to cover up, production costs ballooned, the budget was stretched thin, and the hype had all but vanished. In that moment, Meghan reportedly turned to Perry as a lifeline, begging for funds that she promised to repay. That repayment, however, never came. The fact that Perry has now had enough reveals the level of frustration even her allies are beginning to feel. Hollywood is notoriously unforgiving when it comes to reputation, and being labeled as someone who dodges debts and manipulates friendships for financial gain could be career-ending. Meghan's silence on the matter only fuels the fire, leaving critics convinced that the story holds more truth than she wants the public to know. For Meghan's critics, this is yet another example of her pattern, presenting herself as a victim while benefiting from the generosity of others, only to later deny, distance, or deflect when the bill comes due. The same Meghan who preaches independence and empowerment seems to live a reality far from it, relying on the very Hollywood connections she claims not to need. Tyler Perry's bold exposure of her loan strips away the illusion of financial power and reveals the desperation lurking beneath her polished PR campaigns. The irony is striking. Meghan left the royal family citing the need for financial freedom. Yet here she is, entangled in debt and relying on borrowed money to fund projects meant to prove her independence. Instead of building an empire, she appears to be burning bridges with the very people who helped her most. Perry's exposure is more than just about money. It is a public statement that even her closest allies are beginning to see through the facade. In the end, Meghan Markle's Hollywood ambitions now appear more fragile than ever. Tyler Perry's explosive revelation not only embarrasses her publicly, but also threatens to unravel the narrative she has built so carefully. If Meghan cannot be trusted to honor her debts, why would studios, investors, or even audiences continue to put faith in her projects? The brutal truth, now out in the open, is that Meghan Markle's empire is propped up not by talent or independence, but by borrowed money and broken promises, and even her once loyal friends are no longer willing to cover for her.